Tonight, Newshole investigates. Is this creepy building just an innocent theater, or is it a poorly maintained den of thespionic activity? A fun place to enjoy a night of entertainment, or the graveyard of broken dreams for a once promising community? Our own Charley McMullen goes deep inside the Impossible Playhouse to find out. Also, this van is for sale.
Chilling. I'm standing in what the media has dubbed the Impossible Playhouse, a long-time base of operations for the cult of the Imp. For almost 50 years, the cult of the Imp has seized and brainwashed residents of this small Colorado town. Tonight, Newshole sits down with Ken Thompson, a longtime member of the cult of the Imp who is finally ready to open up about its mysterious inner workings. Because there is no money in community theater, Ken Thompson has taken to living on the premises of the Impossible Playhouse. He survives, like so many imps before him, on what he can steal from the concession stand. Ken has filled several roles during his years with the Impossible Players. What began as occasional acting to pass the time has escalated into delusions of grandeur and what may be full-blown dementia. Being made to direct has clearly shattered what remains of this poor man's already fractured psyche. Most recently, he has begun exhibiting animalistic, even territorial behavior. At great personal risk to myself, I sat down with Ken Thompson for what was not only his first interview, but actually his first human interaction in over 7 months. Ken, thank you for joining us. Ken, what can you tell us about the imps?
Well, I can tell you that the imps began their reign of terror in the 1960s when 4 or 5 people got together and decided that living in Pueblo was just boring enough that they would begin to read plays for fun. Soon after that, they realized that just reading the play wasn't getting it done, if you know what I mean. So they started dragging anyone they could find into it. Since then, they've managed to do 4 or 5 plays a year, while the cops just stand by and watch them do it.
And how long have you personally been involved with the imps?
Too long. Just too long, man. I'm lucky to have survived this past season alone. This season, they made my wife, my own wife, Trish, direct one of their little plays. I had to stand there and watch while they forced her to direct a comedy of errors. It was horrifying. The indignities that she endured.
Do you need a minute, Ken? Now, you told our producers that after your wife was forced to direct a show, they came for you. Is that right?
I directed Not Waving. They should have called it Not Entertaining. That thing went on forever.
Well, I mean, surely they must have given you an elaborate set.
If so, I must have blacked it out. I couldn't see a damn thing.
Well, I'm sure that you had at least enough actors to make up your cast, right?
I wish. Cody Griebel, he had to put on several different pairs of glasses to pretend that he was different characters. To this day, he thinks he's Clark Kent.
What information can you give us on the House of Frankenstein?
Oh, I stayed as far away from that one as I could, man. Because that Brandy Garner, you know, the mean one, she got it in her head to populate the cast with these fat, bearded comedians. She wanted to make this venerated, dignified Mary Shelley masterpiece into a comedy. You know, what it turned out to be was a cleavage contest. That's what it was.
Now, what about the Imp's most recent show, Moonlight Magnolias. What can you tell us about that?
Oh, nothing that you can put on the air. If you take out the racism, the homophobic slurs, the backstage drama, which, by the way, was much more entertaining than what was on stage, then there really isn't much to say that won't get you fined, at least.
Sir, we are journalists. We answer to no one.
I warned you. Filthy, the way these people... And you wouldn't believe the way... The things that I've... Up your leg. These people seem so... I can't believe... You know the one person, the... No, you know who I'm talking about. You can't even call it... Why would anybody...
I see. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm speaking at one of their functions tonight. In fact, I really need to start getting ready.
Wait, you're still a member?
Oh, yeah, of course. You have to die in order to get away from these people. They'll take anybody to populate their little play acting skits. Anybody, regardless of talent or personality.